I demand entertainment.
Are you not entertained?
Put on your dancing shoes.
Now give me your best shot.
From the Daily Oz, she's here. Emma Gillespie, hello.
Good morning. Well, we're talking AI this morning, as we so often are, but there have been a couple of big high-profile AI fake voices making the headlines, including our own Sandra Sully. This is a really interesting one. I want to play you a grab that was used in a true crime podcast.
St. Patrick's College teacher arrested and facing multiple alleged child abuse charges.
That's
not Sandra?
That's not Sandra Sully. So in this podcast, they say before they go to the grab, this is an AI-generated voice reading out a headline.
But it's not generic. That's they've modelled Sandra's voice.
They disclose that it's AI, but they don't say that they've modelled Sandra. Clearly, it sounds like that iconic voice we know. Sandra actually did an interview with The Project talking about it, and she said she didn't feel violated, but she felt more concerned about the future of news and what that means. Here's a little bit.
So if, I'm arguably some sort of trusted voice in news, then how can that be manipulated? And for what purposes? Good, bad or evil? And that's pretty scary.
Because Amanda does it. You do a great Sandra.
Oh, not as good as that.
I just do a bit of Sandra. Come on.
So 6 people were taken out of the forest in body bags.
Oh, my God. Amanda Keller, that was fantastic and terrifying.
That's extraordinary.
That wasn't AI on that podcast.
But that is scary because when people won't know the context, they will hear that on a podcast and think it's Sandra. And it may be a benign circumstance in this one, but maybe not another time.
Well, exactly. We've seen another really high-profile similar story in the news this week. Scarlett Johansson has accused OpenAI. Now, they're the tech company that owns and created ChatGPT. They've released a new voice. She's called Sky, and she's an AI bot assistant. ScarJo says that she sounds just like her. She's released a statement saying that it sounds eerily similar to her and particularly interesting because she turned down an offer from OpenAI
to be that voice.
So we've got some grabs here. We've got the AI voice and whether or not you think it sounds like Scarlett Johansson, and also playing me off.
Ryan, blame Ryan.
We've also got a grab of the movie Her, which you might remember from 2013, and Scarlett Johansson voiced an AI assistant in that movie. So a bit of art imitates life.
So this first bit is the AI.
This is the AI.
I'm on stage right now. I'm doing a live demo, and frankly, I'm feeling a little bit nervous. Can you help me calm my nerves a little bit?
Oh, you're doing a live demo right now? That's awesome. Just take a deep breath. And remember, you're the expert.
No, that sounds fake.
Well, I can't tell. So here's the actual then, Scarlett Johansson.
Good morning, Theodore.
Good morning.
You have a meeting in 5 minutes. You want to try getting out of bed? Get up!
You're too funny.
So I wouldn't have said they're identical, but she claims that all her friends and family and in the industry, they think it sounds like her.
Yeah, I think that standalone, that the voice doesn't sound exactly like her. But given that they tried to get her to voice it, I think that's where the concern is. I mean, it does sound different enough, but you can hear that kind of warm, raspy sort of Scarlett Johansson tone. OpenAI have paused the voice, so they've said, fine, we won't run it because Scarlett Johansson's threatened legal action. But they also said that it's not her voice, it's not supposed to be her voice, that they put out an open casting call to actors months before they reached out to Scarlett Johansson, allegedly. Who knows if that's true. But funnily enough, in that open casting call, they specifically called for actors who were not in the union, not in SAG-AFTRA, because they campaigned
going to exploit them
and went on strike
Scary.
really hard last year for rights for voice actors and AI.
They could be mimicking us. You wouldn't know.
I saw this great thing the other day about AI. They say, the biggest problem with pushing all things AI? Wrong direction. I want AI to do my laundry and dishes so that I can do art and writing, not for AI to do my art and writing so I can do laundry and dishes. And someone in said, humans doing the hard jobs on minimum wage while the robots write poetry and paint is not the future I wanted.
That's not the future.
It's a great point. Well, thinking about the future, scarily enough, next year we've got a federal election due, and the Australian Electoral Commission even came out last week and they warned that ahead of the election we're going to see a huge rise of AI voices and deep fakes in the political space, and that they don't have any power to do anything about it. There aren't laws in Australia that are strong enough to prevent these kinds of deep fakes.
Or laws anywhere. So America's having an election, India's having an election, Britain's having an election, Australia's having an election next year, and they're expecting AI, deep fakes, misinformation everywhere.
Well, there was that call in the US, a voicemail thing that was Joe Biden calling people, telling them how to vote, and that was a deep fake. We've already seen lots of examples of how it can impact politics, but now that that's crossing over into pop culture and arts, who knows where it
Don't
went.
believe everything you hear. So, for example, you hear this.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
You know that's fake.
Yeah. I can smell it.
Fascinating. Em, thank you.
Thank you.
Check out Em, editor of the Daily Oz.